Cushmans and Honeybells are back, Alan.
Someone once said, first there's Christmas, then there's New Year's, then there's Honeybell.
Then there's Honeybells. Yay. Give me a smooch. I love you. I love this man. All right. And he always brings the most fabulous orange sweaters because it's all about orange today. So everybody, this is our Cushman's Authentic Honeybells Today Special Value. These are not available in stores. These are not available all year round. You need to get them now and have them shipped conveniently to your home or to your mommy and daddy or whoever you want to send them to. This is our only Cushman's Today Special Value of the year, from the Grove to your door, as we like to say. Super delicious.
Fresh as can be.
And this configuration that we have for you today, we have not done for about 4 years, or actually 5 years, since 2015. So let me show you what your choices are. Alan, I'm going to sneak over here and just point out on this side of the table real quick. Okay, so you guys, you're going to choose either the 5-pound box, that's about 12 of the delicious fruits.
8 to 10.
8 to 10, sorry, 8 to 10, and 4 payments of $8.50. Then here is the 10-pound, our most popular choice.
16 to 20.
And that's 4 payments of $11. If you get this one, you're saving $24 versus getting 2 of these, okay? Then our biggest choice is the 15-pound.
And that's 24 to 30.
And that's 4 payments of $13.50. This one is your biggest savings. This one will save you $48 altogether. So you're going to choose which size do you want, and then do you want it shipped immediately? Because I know most of us can't wait. Or we will also be able to ship it out to you the week of January 20th. We're also offering auto delivery, which means you'll get your ship date that you choose now, and then we have one in reserve for you. You get to cut to the front of the line in January of 2021 and get the same exact price and easy pay opportunity as today, which, by the way, is 4 payments, as I mentioned, starting at just $8.50, and you're also getting free shipping. So, Alan, for those folks...
And the auto delivery folks for this year, their fruit was shipped Monday.
Okay.
So they're getting it this week.
Yeah, so next year you'll get yours before everybody else, which is awesome.
At the same guaranteed price.
Yeah. Okay, so what the heck is a Honeybell, Alan?
Well, darn, I'm so glad you asked. It is an extraordinary, an amazing cross between a Dunkin' grapefruit, and this is not a Dunkin' grapefruit. It just represents a grapefruit.
They're so rare.
Well,
do you even have many more?
No, they're almost gone now. And a Dancy tangerine, which is almost gone.
Okay.
They crossed these two, and the reason they were crossed these two particular fruit, there weren't any other kinds of fruit. There was no ruby red grapefruit or pink seedless or any of that stuff. Navel oranges and those things.
Because this started 74 years ago, right? When
Yeah.
when all this started happening.
No, actually, this cross was done in the middle of 1890.
Oh, good heavens, a lot further.
Yeah. Oh, it takes about 40 or 50 years.
But then we've had the result for 74 years.
That's right, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
And my dad coined the name Honeybell, so we're very proud of that.
I love that.
And
oops. Uh-oh. That's okay. We'll keep moving on.
yeah,
It's a lot.
everybody clap.
All right. So they tried and tried and tried until they ended up with this little bell-shaped. Where is one that we can show? You got one over here in the corner?
Yes.
So this is what resulted from this crossbreeding. And what happened? You've got more sweet, more juice, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's the juiciest, sweetest, most delicious fruit you have ever tasted. And that's a promise.
All right. So
Now, let me say something about this bell while
yes,
we're
please.
talking about the bell.
Okay.
Not every one of your Honeybells will have a bell. This one right here does not have a bell.
But it's...
Don't be alarmed.
It will still ring your taste bud bell.
There's absolutely no difference. Mother Nature gives some a bell and some not. I don't know why.
But what this is not, bell or no, it's not an orange. It's not an orange. Even the juiciest navel orange that you can imagine from your grocery store cannot hold a candle to a Honeybell.
And
so, and you want, we can have a little squeeze off.
Maybe
when
we
you're ready.
will. Here's a.
I think I've got a whole. I think this looks like an orange. I can tell.
Well, it is, but okay. Or I can cut one.
Okay, let's cut one in half. So you've got an orange here.
That's a Honeybell here.
This is our Honeybell.
And
okay, so nice fresh orange. And when you cut into that Honeybell, the first thing you guys are going to see is there's a lot more of a rind on here, which means a lot less little pockets of juice, right?
Exactly. This rind is so thin because it has to be. There's so much juice inside. That one, not so much.
Yeah, not so much.
You want to see? You want to see?
So I'm gonna squeeze some of this into a glass and just see how. I know many of you guys have seen us do this before, and you're thinking one of these days that orange is gonna win. I don't think there's any way that's ever gonna happen. Here we go. So I'm gonna actually use 2 hands versus your 1 hand. I'm just trying to squeeze some fresh squeezed OJ into this glass. It looks pretty good so far. Well, I don't know now. My hand's getting tired. Oh! Now, I'm no weakling, but that's about all. I'll even squeeze it the other way. That's about all. Oh, I can get out of that one. See, there's the orange. That's what's left. That's what's in the glass.
And notice the
you
difference.
Gave it like a quick squeeze, and you got that much.
Yes. Well, and yeah, that it doesn't take much squeezing. And I'll show you what I mean. If the camera can come in, close, I'd like to show you. Well, I'm going to cut one.
I think I better put my bib on.
If the camera can come in close,
in here.
I'd like to show you. The juice is contained in tiny little sacs. If there weren't for those tiny little sacs, the juice would be just running around and it'll loose, and that wouldn't work. But those little sacs are very delicate, and it doesn't take much at all.
Ooh, boy, look at that.
To create a whole river of juice for you to slurp on.
Oh, boy. All right, so I need to have me a little smile wedge.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so these are so great as snacks. In fact, that's when most of you eat them. So you just cut them into quarters, and you make a little smiley face, and then you just...
I cut them like this to make that little handle.
And then you will have a smiley face, too. That is so delicious. Can I have another one?
Slurping
Please,
good.
Sir, can I have some more? I'll be Oliver Twist. They're so good, you can't stop eating them. They're like candy. So delicious. And really, you get so spoiled eating these, it's just kind of depressing when you have to go back to getting regular oranges in February, right? Oh, so good, Alan.
Yes.
And of course, you do need to wear the enclosed bib because it will get all over your shirt otherwise.
I know that. I'll tell you how the bibs happened. Many years ago, when we very first started sending Honeybells out to folks, they would write and say, they didn't call us long distance back then. They would write and say, Alan, these things are so darn juicy, you should give us bibs. And so we've been putting in bibs.
And they're awfully cute, and they come in your box, guaranteed. All right, so let me repeat the offer. If you're just tuning in, we have 19,500 now ordered since midnight. This is our one and only Cushman's Honeybell, today's special value of the year. And over here are your choices.
You want me to walk around and
yes, sir. Why don't
I'll help you with that.
We'll do opposites this time. So we'll start down here with the smallest box, which is 5 pounds. And about how many am I going to get there?
8 to 10.
8 to 10 of those delicious Honeybells. Those are going to cost you 4 payments of $8.50, free shipping. Then our most popular choice so far today has been the 10-pound box.
Yes.
And how many in that one?
16 to 20.
Okay. And then 4 payments of $11, which that's a savings of $24 on this size. And then the biggest size is the 15-pound. That's actually going to be 2 boxes that I get.
These 2 trays will be in a master carton.
Okay, got it. So you get 2 trays rather than the 1. This is going to be 15 pounds, or how many?
24 to 30.
24 to 30, 4 payments of $13.50, and this is your biggest savings right here of $48. So here comes all the choices on the screen. 5, 10, or 15. You're going to choose, do I want it immediately, or do I want to wait till the week of January 20th? A lot of people get both.
Yep.
Because you can only get these once a year. Then with the auto delivery, we'll ship it out to you now or on the week of the 20th, and then you'll get one more shipment in January of 2021 with today's same exact price and easy pay opportunity.
And you know, folks say, gee, well, if I bought the 15-pound, wouldn't they go bad? And I chuckle and say, no, the Honeybells are going to vanish a lot sooner than you think.
And that's the problem. If you get the small box, which, you know, a lot of people do, but they go away really quickly and then you can't get any more.
Well, if you ordered it this week, and then you could place an order for next week.
Well, you could. you could if you get the second order coming.
Yeah.
But we don't have these again in February and March and June and August. You got to wait until January. And Alan, why is that? How come we can only get them in January?
That's just the way Mother Nature set it up.
So that's when they're harvested, right?
That's correct.
So they're not ready to pick earlier in the year, are they?
Oh no. Oh, there's our warehouse.
Oh, I see.
That's where your fruit will be until the day before we ship it. And it's packed up and delivered right to your door, fresh as can be. I'll tell you what, your Honeybells will never see the inside of a warehouse. Nope. Never be in cold storage.
Never gonna
No one will have picked over them.
Right.
They'll come to you just fresh. And you know, I see a couple of little marks on the fruit there, and so let me comment about that.
Okay.
You see that little scar right there? Can we come and look at that little scar right there? You see that little thing? That's called a wind scar.
Okay.
It only happens in Florida. It doesn't happen to other places where fruit is grown in a dry climate.
Uh-huh.
And in the spring, when the spring breezes come off the Atlantic Ocean, and it blows the fruit around a little bit, this tiny little fruit, not this big fruit, when it's tiny, a leaf will scratch that.
Ah, I see.
Just a little bit of a scratch.
I see.
And when you see that, you can be sure that you're getting a Honeybell from Florida.
Which is the Honeybell you want.
Yes.
Not something else that might be offered another time of the year. All right, so let's have another squeeze off, can't we?
Okay.
I'm determined to try to get more juice out of a regular orange. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try my best.
Well,
so here comes a nice big orange right here. Let me move this glass. We have to start with the fresh glass for you, Alan. I'm not going to let you cheat. All right, so here's my orange right here, and then Alan's going to just grab a Honeybell. And we got a couple more glasses somewhere. Do we have to?
Oh no, we got lots of glasses.
I mean, I don't mind drinking what's in that glass. Okay, so here we go. All right, so he's gonna actually, I'm gonna get a head start on you because I might need a head start. All right, so I'm gonna squeeze this half of an orange from every possible angle as best I can. He's only using one hand, I'm using two. Oh man, this is just about as best as I can do. Hold on, I'm not done yet, hold on. Hold on, oh! Okay, well, gosh, I don't think I even got a third of what you did out of that.
No, maybe.
Wow, and I
fourth.
can guarantee it does not taste as good.
Well, and there's a tip-off for that. You see what a deep orange, rich color that is?
Right.
And how that's not so much?
Yeah.
The thing that gives this such rich color is natural sweetness or natural sugar.
Got it.
And then you know Honeybells will be sweet.
Oh boy. Well, I know I lost that competition, but I'm gonna drink this juice.
Okay.
There is nothing like fresh squeezed Honeybell.
No.
That is like the biggest treat ever. And it doesn't have to be just for breakfast.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
It's a great snack anytime. All right, let's go to the phones. Jean in Missouri, come on in here. How are you?
Hi, Carolyn. I'm just fine. First, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
How is Snickers?
Oh, Snickers. So thank you for asking. Snickers, my bunny rabbit, had surgery yesterday.
Oh.
He survived the surgery, which was miraculous because often rabbits do not. And when I talked to my vet, she was going to take him home for the evening and make sure he was doing well and make sure he had started eating. So I have not talked to her yet today. I'm going to call her first thing when I get off at 12 o'clock, but I think he's going to be just fine. So
well,
thank you.
That's probably good news, or you may have heard.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, no news is good news. You're absolutely
That's right. That's
Thank
right.
you. Okay.
Well, this is my first time to order these. My
Okay.
sister orders them every year and brags on how wonderful they are. I yet to have gotten one to taste.
She's never tried
So
a
I decided
Honeybell.
this year I'm getting them.
Oh,
Lucky
Jean.
you.
Jean, I am
Oh, wow.
excited for you. Wait till you try these. They're